Here we're looking at a brand new Beneteau 27 Antares. So this boat's going to be at the show. Here we can see the 2 water discharges. This unit is full DC. So we have no shore power, we have nothing connected in here, we're just in the haul out slip. We have the 2 units running, we have 2 batteries. With these 2 batteries, with the 2 units, we're looking at about 8 hours of runtime. So down here in that cockpit storage, we have the 2 lithium batteries. Turning around over here, we have the breakers for both units. So this is the 5,000 for the cabin, and then this is the 7,000 that we have in the Salon. So before leaving the boat, just make sure you turn these 2 off. You just push this red button, this little stick comes down, and that'll signify that it's disconnected. Otherwise, the units do, even when they're off, have a small draw on the battery. So if left out of the water for a period of time, it will take the batteries down. So here in the Salon area of the Antares, we have 2 vents in the Salon. We have one pushing towards the back seats over in this area. The vent can be rotated depending on where the cold air is needed. Then we have another one up forward that's blowing towards the helm area. And then over here in the cabin, this is off of now the 5,000 BTU. We have a vent over here. And a vent back there. The 7,000 BTU is located behind this compartment here, so you just open those two little buttons, it opens up. And then the pump installation is right down over here. Get a little bit of light down here. So that first one here, the one that's to the port side of the boat, this through hole is for the Salon unit for the 7,000, and then this second one on the starboard side of the boat is for the 5,000 BTU. And I'm going to show you the location of that. This little box here is a condensate pump. That way the drain's going overboard. So this is a pump that was made by us. And that way we weren't draining into the bilge, we were draining directly overboard. Now moving back forward, you'll see this return over here. The physical AC unit is actually mounted in the bathroom, in the head, and it is right over here. The discharge through holes are all right there. So going from the front to the back, the first one is the 5,000 BTU. Second one is going to be the 7,000 BTU, and that very last one is for the condensate drain. So these are the 3 discharges we have for the AC system. Apart from that, with the engines charging, with the engines at idle, we are not quite keeping up with the 2 units running at full speed. As soon as you start moving a bit higher idle, we start putting more power in, and we're able to maintain the AC units running. The 2 units together are drawing just over 50 amps, and the alternator output is right around 46 amps at idle. And then another thing that we added over here is this battery charger. 60 amp battery charger that'll be able to run the 2 units when the vessel is at dock. Now if I go over here, I'm just going to confirm my amp draw. So we're going to go here. Wrong mode. So I'm drawing, so 52, 53 amps. And this is with the 2 units running, the 5000 and the 7000 BTU DC. We did this installation from start to finish. We made this base for the batteries to sit on. Here we have the battery supported from sliding forwards and backwards, and then to stop the batteries from going up, we have these battery straps, and they are 3/16 stainless steel, the spring, the button, the whole casing, that way we don't have any corrosion issues. And the batteries as well are stainless steel. These batteries are 250 amp hours a piece. Continuous discharge is 250 amp hours. 250 amps is the continuous discharge. And we can take a peak discharge of 750 amps for 30 seconds. Charging, we can put up to 150 amps of charge into each battery, so that means at this bank we can put in 300 amps of charge without damaging the batteries. And all of the batteries come with the battery capacity indicator, so it'll show us what the voltage is, what the capacity is at, and also has a little emblem to show the battery percentage. And apart from that, integral into the battery, we have the battery management system, so there's nothing external to add to this. And this charger, we have it set to lithium charge, although you can't see anything because I'm not connected to shore power right now, but it's set to lithium charge. If you do not have a dedicated lithium charger, you can charge the batteries with an AGM charger, although we do need to add a secondary charger to top off the batteries and bring them to full capacity. And that is about everything. The only thing we do want to go over is any errors on this boat. The most common error that we hear about is error 8 or error 10. And so on either of those 2 errors, the first thing you're going to do is when you turn the unit on, you're going to look out here on the side. If you do not see that flow, or you don't see both of those pumping out, it signifies that we have an issue with water flow. If the water flow has diminished, you're going to want to check the strainer, make sure the pump is operational, make sure the valves are open, and make sure that there's no airlock on the pump, because this is the flow you want to see coming off of the pump. So the strainers is what we saw in the guest cabin below, and you're just going to want to make sure that there is proper water flow.